200 people ordered and we've barely mentioned them. Okay, now, everybody's asking about what I am wearing, and this is Ready, Set, Go. One of my favorite lines here at HSN happens to be Studio Barse. I love Melanie, and I love her family's history, rich history, in not only jewelry, but in art. In fact, her family was one of the few people that have designed artwork for the White House. So we are so excited to have Melanie here at HSN. Now today, you choose, this is real coral. This isn't, you know, fake coral. It isn't resin. It isn't howlite. This is coral. So we have red coral, or we have beautiful blue coral. So it's your choice of the red or the blue coral. Now, when we originally introduced this, we sold the matching earrings at $29. The necklace was, I believe, $79. Yep, that would be the $100 value. So today, instead of $29 and $79, guess what? You get it all. You're getting everything. You get the earrings and you get the necklace for the incredible price of $19.90. $19.90. Now let me show you something about this. There you see it up close. It's a double strand, but it's 17.5 inches in the length and it has a 2-inch extender. It's supposed to be, and which one is the more limited, Rick? The blue or the red? Okay, the red, oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna show you this with the red. And you know what? The red is gonna be gone almost instantly. You are getting massive. These are massively large pieces of coral. And then of course, leave it to Barse, Studio Barse, to give you that beautiful textured bead right there as well. Now, how do you know it's real coral? Look at this, I'm gonna show you. You actually see the individual branches. This was branch coral and they cut it and strung it to make this necklace. Now, this is actually, as I said, 17.5 inches in the length, but you have a 2-inch extender. So you can go 17.5 down to 19.5 or anywhere in between. Now, not only are you getting the double strand, which we originally sold for $79, the earrings were another $29. You're getting the earrings today. So you get the earrings and the necklace for $19.90. $79 was the price on the earrings. I'm sorry, $79 was the price on the necklace. And now for, you know, not $79, you get the necklace that was $79, but we throw in the $29 earrings. And Kate's wearing the beautiful blue, which a lot of people are gonna look at this and assume it's turquoise. Of course it's not. It's actually more rare, it's coral. And it's so substantial, it makes that statement. And you could get both for this price because you're still well under the price that we sold one individual necklace for. And you know, these are the kind of things, I don't know what's wrong with my preview monitor, but it doesn't have anything on it. Now it does. Okay. Anyway, these are the kind of things that make a difference in a jewelry collection. This is very like boho chic. If you love that thick, heavy, layered look, this gives you easily that beautiful, thick, heavy, layered look. And you have something that people are gonna notice. This is not for the shy. This is not for the faint of heart. This is for the woman who really wants to make a statement and do so with style and with color. You know, we were just having this discussion with our fashion stylists. We have these wonderful fashion stylists here at HSN. We have Lee and we have Dana and we have Alma and we have all of these great girls who are trained to kind of coach us in what we need to be wearing. And they said it is all about color. Even if you're wearing something neutral, like I tend to be more classic, like and wear neutral colors like camel colors or blacks, but if you put on a pop of color with it, it makes a difference. Now, the amazing thing that we are doing for you here today is that we're giving you real genuine gemstones at less than the price that you would pay for costume jewelry, for plastic jewelry, for, you know, something other than the real thing. And coral in and of itself is one of the most difficult organic gemstones to procure. Literally, there's a mile-long amount of red tape that you have to go through to even get coral into the country. You have to be a certified diver. You have to dive at a certain time. You have to have all of the different stamps to bring it into the country. And, you know, that's a wonderful thing because it is a protected organic gemstone. But at the same time, that's one of the reasons it's so expensive because it's so difficult to get. We have coral for you. Right now we have a handful of the red remaining and we also have the blue, but I want to remind you, you're getting not just that necklace, but look at this earring. You get a gorgeous earring that should be selling for more than we're doing the necklace and the earring today. As you can see, we are crazy busy. These are selling in more than 2 at a time. Most people are ordering more than 1, and why not? It's official. I'm going to tell you how many I've left of the red. How many I'm sorry, Rick, how many red? Okay, if you like the red, there are 800 remaining of the red for the whole day. So I would get the red right this very second. Now, me personally, I would get the blue too, because the blue looks like turquoise, and most of us will never in our lifetime have a turquoise necklace of this size. And then it's the attention to detail that only Barse can give you with that beautiful bead. And I will tell you too, something else nice that they did. The ear wires and the necklace link are also gold plated. So while it's solid, heavy sterling silver, because they know a lot of people have sensitivities, they gave us gold plate on those earring hooks as well, which is wonderful. And there you see it on Kate, and I'm wearing it too. You can imagine that you would be intrigued by the look of this necklace and the matching earrings. You know, sure, you could wear a hoop with it, but why do that when you can have the complete look? And a lot of you probably remember, and we sold, goodness, I'm gonna say somewhere in the neighborhood of 12,000 of these. You probably remember when we sold the necklace alone for $79. Tonight, that $79 necklace, we've taken to $19.90, but we include your matching $29 earrings in that value. For $19.90, you get a $29 earring, you get a $79 necklace, you get it on FlexPay for under $10, and you get that additional FlexPay using the HSN charge card. So it's $6.63 to be able to bring it home, and certainly if you want the red with fewer than 800, I recommend it. But you know, this is not something that maybe you'll have 10 or 12 necklaces like this in your jewelry collection. You don't need it, but you do need a couple of those statement pieces. That's why I say it. You know, $19.90, there is an argument for getting both colors because they have such presence, they have such dimension, they have such a pop to them. And the fact that you can do it today at this incredible, absolutely over 75% off the HSN price, you betcha. So hang in there, and remember, with your HSN charge card, $6 and change, any other charge card, $9 and change to bring it home.